is the legendary Grave Digger.
It's no way! No way! No way I just said. I swear if I just said.
Is that too loud for you?
Not that too loud.
Celebrating 40 years and still bad to the bone, the Black and Green Wrecking Machine, 5-time World Finals champion, Adam Anderson, Grave Digger. here in 2022. Meanwhile, he's going up against a man who has 2 stadium racing wins under his belt on the season. Only one can move on. Our final matchup here in round number 1 in the yellow lane from the middle shop in Delmar, Maryland. It's Ryan Kisharoon, Saigon Shaker. His opponent in the gray lane out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, powered by Hurricane. Saigon Shaker. Winning percentage in Monster Jam Racing this season, but he's coming up against Ryan Anderson, who has the best record in the business. Before we get underway with round 2, let's take a look up at the video board and see how we got here. In round 1, it was Gravedigger with the win over Axe. And we saw Megalodon take the victory over Lucas Stabilizer. We'll slide on over to the other side of the bracket. El Toro Loco took the win over Young Zach Gardner and Wildside. And then moments ago, we saw Son of a Digger, powered by Hoonigan, get the win over Saigon Shaker. That means coming up in just a little bit, we'll see a showdown between Bakugan Dragonoid and Son of a Digger, powered by Hoonigan. Avenger will go head-to-head with El Toro Loco. Overboard will take on Megalodon. But up first, we're going to see Zombie versus Gravedigger.
Well, as we're going to get entering into round 2, the matchup that we're going to see here in a little bit will be with Camden Murphy and Bakugan Dragonoid. And I was talking to his crew chief, Matt Del Center, and he said that there was a little pressure back there on in the pits because they had to replace what is called the mag box. It's comparable to the starter of your car, and that is right there. It sits behind our drivers, and it brings power to the magneto, which is really the heart of the engine. It makes those spark plugs really power up that engine. So he had to replace this mag box to try to get Camden Murphy ready for this competition. He said he should be good to go, but that's just a little bit of a UNOH update.
Right there behind Megalodon.
Monster Jam fans, who's ready for some more Monster Jam Racing? Make some noise! Out on the track in the yellow lane, advancing from round 1. Welcome back, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger. In the gray lane, from right here in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Mario Seller, Zombie.
From Cleveland.
This is the first Stadium Championship Series yellow. And so far, the advantage is to Son of a Digger, powered by Hoonigan. Ryan Anderson has 14 wins to 9 wins for Camden Murphy in head-to-head competition. We'll see if Camden can get a little bit closer to grab that win and maybe even the score, or try to even the score just a bit more between himself and Ryan Anderson. If you take a look down on the track, you will see those staging lights in either end zone. We're looking for 4 ambers across the board. We have 2 on the outside illuminated. That means that the drivers can find their trucks and approach their starting line. Once we have 4 illuminated, we are just seconds away from going green. And you can see Camden Murphy inching towards that start line, and a different approach for Ryan Anderson as he backs up. Now they're set. And he is moving on. Coming up next, from Fortville, Indiana, in the yellow lane, it's Jimmy Garner, Overboard.
That's pop-up.
Ladies and gentlemen, you'll notice that Overboard is out on the track by himself, and you see the 60-second clock has begun to tick away, and that is for Megalodon and Corey Ruddle. He's having an issue with his rear steer. It will not self-center, and you can see some crew chiefs down there, some technicians, and some tech officials as well, seeing if Corey Ruddle can fire and make it to the starting line. He has now 33 seconds and counting. Corey talked about how he is from right down the road in North Jackson. He's got family, he's got friends in attendance here tonight. He looks like he was just about ready. He is approaching that starting line. He gets it from round 1. We'll see if he can do it. It is a valiant effort. Let's hear it for Megalodon and Corey Ruddle. You can see that measured approach. Once again, the rear steer is the issue, and that's going to pose a problem as he tries to corner around this racetrack. Will he be able to compete? He has now been shut off, or he has shut off himself. Maybe he's feeling something. Remember, Corey Ruddle is the 2019 Technician of the Year, so nobody knows these trucks better than him. And you can see the recovery team and the loader has hit the floor, and that means bad news for Corey Ruddle. He will not be able to compete here in round 2. And I've been told by the Monster Jam officials that they are bringing back Zach Garner and Wildside to take on his father, Jamie Garner, for a chance to advance to the semifinals. This will be the first time they have gone head-to-head in stadium competition. We're going to witness history here. Father versus son, Overboard versus Wildside.
Right now is that the self-center will not go back to self-center on the rear steer. Now that self-center is on a toggle switch to the right-hand side of his steering wheel, and what ends up happening is if he flips that toggle switch, that will actually self-center itself the Monster Jam truck. So that's what the issue is going to be, and we'll give you a little bit more of an update here in just a little bit.
time for the Monster Jam Racing Finals. We started out with 12 of the absolute best drivers in the entire world, and now we are down to the fastest two as they compete for the overall event championship and try to get one step closer by adding 12 points right here, right now. Are you ready to meet your final contender? In the yellow lane, it is two-time Guinness World Record holder, Cleveland's own Barry Zombie. In the gray lane, it is 2017 Rookie of the Year, 2019 Rising Star of the Year, Captain Murphy, Bakugan Dragon. Captain Murphy has been to the finals 11 times, and he's got 6 wins to show for it. It's been 3 trips for Barry Musauer with no wins yet. Will the home cooking here in Cleveland do him good? We are about to find out. Let's go racing!
Well, it definitely gives you some good momentum. I know we got a couple things to work on the truck, but I started Monster Jam in the arenas when the skills challenge was a really, really big thing for us.
Get ready for the next
tricks up my sleeve, but all of these drivers here do too, so it's going to be a tough one. Make sure to go to judgezone.com and vote. But I'm having fun, Cleveland. Let's have some more fun here tonight. Let's go, Monster Jam!
In our top 6 positions, we'll slide that over and check out our bottom 6 here in just a moment. Remember, there are still plenty of points up for grabs for all of these drivers to have a chance to compete for that overall event championship. We're going to get right back into the action. As a matter of fact, Monster Jam fans, coming up next, we've got the Great Clips Skills Challenge, where our drivers will have either 2 attempts at their best maneuver on 2 wheels or 1 attempt at a show-stopping donut. Let's take a look at some of the maneuvers you might see during this competition. Donut up first, where you're looking for speed, velocity, maybe trying to count the revolutions along the way. Remember, they're going to have 1 attempt if they throw down a donut. Now we'll turn our attention to the 2-wheel maneuvers. There's the stopping, where the driver slams on the brakes and tries to hold the vertical position on the front 2 wheels. Now we'll check out the sky wheelie. You're looking for big air in that maneuver. On a big stadium floor like this, you might see a slap wheelie, where the driver can walk that truck for days. And speaking of walking the truck, there's the nose wheelie, precision, balance before setting it back down. And one of the hardest tricks in the entire competition, the bicycle, where you're basically inducing a rollover before saving it on the sidewalls of those BKT tires. Kicking off the competition, representing Team Stream,
20 seconds are gone, and those 20 seconds can fly on by. That's what you came up with for the first time, 7.853. A great score right out of the gate, and that is your score to beat. Coming up next, 2019 World Finals High Jump Champion, Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. Monster Jam fans, as she makes her way from the pits, through the tunnel, back out onto the floor. When you see that Monster Jam truck do that trucker horn symbol, it's gonna pump up Cynthia Gauthier, and she's gonna get that truck horn working along the way. Remember, she is a high jump world champion. Will she take it to the sky? Let's find out. Great shot of that super glue to the action replay. A lot of revolutions, more than I can count. Let's see if that equates to a top score. Score to beat 7.853. The score for Lucas Stabilizer is not quite enough. 6.550. Second place for now. Your score to beat still belongs to Axe. Coming up next, let's welcome in Ryan Fisher, Side Down Shaker. You'll move into second place. Your score to beat still with Axe. You hear the music, and that can mean only one thing. Let's get those bullhorns in the air for Markless and El Churluca. score being 7.853. And the score for El Toro Loco is... That is more than enough. We have a no-hitter, 9.357 for Mark West and El Toro Loco. Coming up next, three-time World Finals champion, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, powered by Hoonigan. Ryan Anderson making that bicycle look easy. He has 12 skills wins on the season for Ryan Anderson. It will not be a 13th here today in Cleveland. 7.616. Fourth place, score to beat, still El Toro Loco.
Pit report. Right now I'm holding the little piece that requires for Megalodon to be able to self-center, and this was the issue and the reason why he couldn't get into racing. Corey Rummel, driver of Megalodon, said he replaced this little, what he said, $20 part, is supposedly going to be able to get back into all of our competitions. Now this is just an update. Also on Lucas Stabilizer, she was having a battery issue. All they did was swap out that battery. She said she feels confident that they're ready to go. And then Camden Murphy and Bakugan Dragonoid are also back here. They're saying they have an electrical issue, but they're going to try to ride it out for the rest of their two events coming up. Now, right here behind me, they just swapped out a transmission on Gravedigger. Talked to Jeff Sin, he's the crew chief of Gravedigger, and he said they should be ready to go here to compete in our Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge.
Coming up next, here in the Great Clips Skills Challenge, let's welcome in Jamie Garner, Overboard! Jamie Garner throwing down a little bit of everything here in the Great Clip Skills Challenge. Will be enough to take over that top spot as a big number. Let's see what you came up with. 5.705, sixth place. Not nearly enough to dethrone El Toro Loco, who still has your score to beat. Coming up next, representing Team Scream, two-time World Finals Freestyle Champion, Chicolor Avenger. If you take a look at that circle glued to the action replay, nobody attacks a ramp in a more unorthodox way than Jim Kohler. And you can see high risk, high reward, not quite enough. 5.684. That'll land him in 7th place right now. Your score to beat still El Toro Loco. And there you can see behind him is Axe and Saigon Shaker.
Fans, you just cruise with you again right here at our event. I just ran into some pretty cool super fans. Can you tell them what your name is?
Ben.
Yes, and Ben is also here with his mom. What's your name?
Jess.
This is Ben and Jess. They said they're super excited to be here today. There's so much cool action, so many cool trucks. Can you tell me your favorite truck? Zombie. That's super cool because like we said, this is Barbie Sauer's hometown. Now, Mom Jess, what's your favorite truck?
Zach Gardner. That'll land him in second place for now, but your score to beat will still belong to El Toro Loco. Coming up next, 2019 Extreme 8 Award winner, Corey Rummel, Megalodon. returning to his hometown. Meanwhile, El Toro Loco in that time spot for a while, 9.357. The score for Zombie is 9.105. Close, but place for Zombie, score to be El Toro Loco. Coming up next, he's looking to make it 2 competition wins in a row. And with this competition, for the 2nd week in a row, it's Captain Murphy, Bakugan Dragonoid. Remember from our UNOH pit report, Camden and Bakugan Dragonoid were back in the pits getting work done, but here it comes out of the tunnel, it's Bakugan Dragonoid. Excellent track awareness from Camden Murphy. Will it be enough to take over that top spot? It's belonged to El Toro Loco for a very long time, 9.357. The score for Bakugan Dragonoid is... He's trying to win this competition for the 2nd week in a row. We get a good look inside that Monster Jam truck. By 1,000th of a point, he lands in 2nd place, ladies and gentlemen. 9.356. Right behind El Toro Loco. 9.357. And all Captain Murphy can do is shrug.
congratulations on winning the Breakless Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. 2 incredible moves landed you right here with a win. Congratulations.
I mean, I talked about it, thank you very much, but I talked about it, I wanted to really do these 2 wheel moves. I've been talking about it, I posted on social media, so I'm very happy right now just to be able to come out here and make my truck do what I want to do. But most of all, I'm here for each one of you fans. This is our first time here in this stadium, and I hope it's not my last time here, so I want to ask you guys having fun so far?
First time ever in Cleveland right there. Getting congratulations from Ken and Murphy. They were entering into halftime here in just a little bit, so you'll have time to kind of come over the truck with your crew chief Sandish as you get ready for freestyle. Now that you got this win, how do you feel coming into the very last competition?
Well, I'm actually going to go and be the first one for freestyle, so I got to set the bar out. I'm going to try to get it very difficult for all the rest of the athletes, but anybody can win here. I'm telling you, you guys are about to see the best freestyles of all year long, so be ready. Make sure you guys judge correctly. I'm going to do it for hard for all of you. Y para todos los latinos, yo soy un orgullo representándolos a todos.
Let's make some noise for your Quick Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge winner. This is Marclis El Toro Loco.
With the freestyle competition, our drivers are going to have a full 2 minutes each to come out here and tear this track apart with their most impressive, show-stopping freestyle run. When you see the leaderboards go yellow, that'll tell you there's just 30 seconds left in the run. Once they go red, time is up, and it's your turn to lock in those scores. So, without further ado, and for the first time ever here in this stadium, who's ready for Monster Jam Freestyle? Coming up first, it's that crazy ball, Marclis El Toro Loco. That's how much time Marclis has if he can refire. And you can see the USHRA tech officials just hitting the floor to clean off a little bit of that truck debris. Of course, Marclis known for the chaos that he causes on the track during the freestyle competition, and he already tore the hood off, but he has over a minute left in the run. If he can refire once the track is clear, it's plenty of time to continue with his electric freestyle run as he tries to set the bar, just like he said during his winter interview in the last competition. Keep in mind the flow and the momentum is important as well. Once he refires, let's hear it again for El Toro Loco.
scores are locked.
Right on cue, scores are locked in. Mark Less throwing us back to the days of bonus time. And there you can see 7.238. That is your score to beat. Coming up next in the freestyle competition, representing Team Scream, Chris Kohler,
Put your hands together for Chris Kohler, our driver of 8. What an incredible run. Even though he had 44 seconds left on the clock, it does still qualify him for a score. So go to judgeszone.com right now, put in the code CLE, and be sure to slide that PKT tire up or down. Do not forget to hit that submit button before scores are locked. While you are scoring, be sure to look at that Super Bowl Go to the Action replay for some high-flying action. Let's see where your scores landed.
Some of the things you look for in the freestyle competition are filling the clock, but you also look for those wow moments. So although he left some time during the run, it was not short of the wow moments to be sure. Will it be enough to take over that top spot? El Toro Loco, 7.238. And the score for Axe is... Chris Kohler, your score to beat. Some of the other criteria you can see is up on the video board right now. Creativity, balance, flow, momentum, using all of the obstacles out on the floor. Always the wow factor, like we talked about with Chris Kohler and Axe from moments ago. And of course, we're looking to capture those technical moves and combinations that you fans know and love, and these drivers are known for, and maybe even moves that you have never seen before. And keep in mind, while you are watching all the action, we know that you're going to be taking photos and videos. When you post to social media, be sure to use the hashtag MonsterJam so we can see it and we can share it. Coming up next, it's Barney Sour Zombie.
almost made the flip.
There you can see that backflip that Yosef was talking about. A little bit of over-rotation. And you know, maybe that transmission issue played a part. Maybe he pushed it too much. It's hard to tell, but we'll see if he will take over the top spot. Right now, Axe has your score to be 8.265. And the score for Zombie is... doing his thing. Nobody on this lineup has more Freestyle Stadium wins this season than Barney Musauer. He's got 7, and he's put himself in great position for number 8. You can see the scores on the video board. Zombie in first, Axe in second, 8.265, and El Toro Loco in third place. The scores have been going up and up and up since we started this competition. Will that trend continue?
Jurassic World Live tickets. Go to JurassicWorldLive.com. Give it up for Marsha and her son Emmett. They're super excited and so are we.
Monster Jam fans, while the recovery team is out on the track, let's make some noise for all the people hard at work behind the scenes at Monster Jam, the tech officials, the crew chief for this season. It's Zach Garner, Wildside. developing on that side of the backflip ramp. Some over-rotation. We'll see if some of the other drivers try to correct based on what they're seeing from first Zombie and now Wildside. But in the meantime, scores are locked in, 9.514. The score for Wildside is...
Let's see, Daddy's got these.
Second place and a great score, but your score to beat will continue to belong to Zombie and Barney Musauer, who's standing by now with KO.
That was. He was so close.
I am standing by with Bart Musauer, and he's giving me slick Rick vibes with this chain right here. He's got his Cleveland Browns t-shirt on right now. Right now, you're currently in the lead for Freestyle. Congratulations. What an incredible run. You've been consistent all night. You're just crossing your fingers right now.
These people are great here in Northeast Ohio. We got a whole lot more to go. Hopefully that score will hold up, but you know what? Anything can happen. I'm ready for it.
You got a big target on your back, especially everybody wanting to take you out here in your hometown of Cleveland. I know we've got a lot more freestyle coming up for you though. Is it the anticipation or is it just trying to just get through freestyle before we crown our overall event champion?
You know what? I may have just drilled that zombie truck into the ground, but I'm done for the night. I'm a fan just like you guys. Are you ready for more freestyle?
Once again, Monster Jam fans, we're about to get back into the freestyle action. Still plenty more trucks coming your way, but take a look up at the video board, and either side's got a ton of information. You'll see Zombie in the lead, followed by Wildside, Axe, and El Toro Loco, with plenty more trucks coming your way. And if you ever need a reminder of the criteria that you should keep in mind, over at judgeszone.com, you can see it on the other side of the video board. And if you haven't been scoring yet, it's never too late to get involved. As a matter of fact, the more people that lock in those scores, the more accurate those scores become.
Here comes the two-time freestyle world champion, Jim Avenger.
Our driver of Avenger.
Take a look up at the BKT overall event leaderboard. We talked so much about that overall event championship because this would be the first one ever here in First Energy Stadium. And no matter what happens, you can never take away that first one. And we've got a little bit of drama developing between Bakugan Dragonoid and Zombie specifically. Because not only is Bart Musauer trying to win his first overall event of the year, he's trying to do it in his hometown, but standing in his way is Bakugan Dragonoid and Camden Murphy. He won the overall event championship last weekend, so he is looking to make it 2 in a row. But we also have El Toro Loco, Wildside, and Gravedigger all within striking distance.
Transport those 12,000-pound Monster Jam trucks with a Monster Jam hopper.
Over
clock. As you can see right up there on the screen, all we saw from Jamie Gardner was lots of big air. Let's see where that lands him as far as the competition.
20 seconds gone, scores are locked, and there it is, 6.542. Fifth place for now, not enough to take over that top spot. It will continue to belong to Zombie. Coming up next, Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer. If Cynthia Gauthier can refire, that is how much time she has left to play with. You get a good look inside that Monster Jam truck, and I've just been told that the run is over. Let's hear it for Lucas Stabilizer.
Monster Jam fans, go ahead to judgeszone.com to give Cynthia Gauthier a score. Keep in mind all of our drivers' scores by writing your hands. You only have a little bit of time left on that clock, so be sure to hit that submit button right after. As you are scoring, look at that super to the action replay. We saw a lot of big air, even saw lots of parts of the truck fall off. But let's see where that lands her as far as the competition.
We'll turn our attention over to your scores in judgeszone.com, and you can see a great score, 7.184. And here tonight, only enough for fifth place. That means that your score to beat will continue to belong to Barry Musauer and Zombie. Take a look at the leaderboard here in the freestyle competition, and the two stories so far. Young Zach Carter in his stadium debut for the season in second place, and the hometown hero, Barry Musauer, holding on to first place in contention for the overall event championship. Coming up next, here comes that man, Ryan Disharoon, Sargon. Once again, Monster Jam fans, the clock is paused. 76 seconds for Ryan Dishaboon and Saigon Shaker. Looks like he lost a little bit of control, a little bit of power. But he is refired. Saigon Shaker.
Put your hands together for Ryan Dishaboon, our driver of Saigon Shaker. Monster Jam fans, go to judgezone.com right now and be sure to get that score in before scores are locked. Please keep in mind that he did drive for longer than 30 seconds, so he does qualify for a score. There's some time left on that clock, so be sure to hit that submit button before scores are locked.
Ryan Dishaboon looking for his second freestyle win on the season. Did he do enough? Let's find out. Not nearly enough. 6.535. Your score to beat. Still with Zombie. What a run! There's the score to beat. There's Captain Murphy sitting in the cab. 9.625. He's pumped up. Cleveland is pumped up. Let's take a look at the video board. The score for Bakugan Dragonoid is...
I'm now standing by with Cynthia Goatee, drummer of Lucas Stabilizer, representing for all the ladies out there. You are the only women in competition tonight here, going up against these guys.
I had so much fun tonight. We were fighting a little bit of issue with the Monster Jam truck, but you know what? I'm having so much fun. I have to say thanks to Lucas' whole family. They're here, and also Lincoln Electric. My whole family is here from Lincoln. Thank you so much for all the support. Is there some girls out here?
Representing for all the ladies out there, it is Cynthia Goatee and Lucas Stabilizer, and I know that Lucas has really provided you a good home here. How happy are you to be representing this amazing brand?
It's an honor for me. This brand new Lucas Stabilizer is the first time here in Ohio. People love it. Thank you so much, Lucas.
All right, our next competitor is Corey Rummel. All right, can you introduce him for us?
Family. So if you don't know, me and Corey Romo started together. We were crewing on the same team, and we both compete against each other now. So Corey, don't burn it down! Woo!
Megalodon, Megalodon. Ryan.
Hang on, ladies and gentlemen, 87 seconds frozen on the clock for Corey Rummel and Megalodon. We'll see if he can refire. He's hard at work inside that Monster Jam truck. And now he's kind of shrugging it off, talking to his crew chief, no doubt, trying to figure out exactly what's going on with that Monster Jam truck. And of course, like I mentioned earlier, Corey is a co-technician of the year winner. He works on those Monster Jam trucks himself, and he knows exactly what's going on, even behind the wheel. You can see him gesturing. It's hard to tell exactly what's going on, but you can see he is still strapped in. He is trying to refire, but he will not be able to. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Megalodon.
Monster Jam fans, even though Corey cannot refire, he does still qualify for a score. So go ahead to judgesvote.com right now while you have some time on the clock. Be sure to put in the code CLE, slide that BKT tire up or down, and then from there, do not forget to hit that submit button. Even though he had to end early, still a great run. Let's see if that was enough to land him in a higher spot.
And there you can see it up on the video board. A little bit of bad luck for the Ohio native here tonight. 5.942. That'll land him in 10th place. It will not nearly be enough to take over that top spot, which will continue to belong to Bakugan Dragonoid and Camden Murphy.
Dragonoid.
While we have a moment and we still have one more truck to go in freestyle, let's check out that leaderboard. The aforementioned Bakugan Dragonoid in first place by the narrowest of margins over Gravedigger. They had unbelievable runs, and speaking of an unbelievable run, what a night for the Cleveland native Mari Musauer and Zombie. He's in third place, and then the youngster, Zach Gardner, Wildside, he's in fourth place, followed by another young second-generation driver who came out and did his thing for sure, Chris Kohler and Axe. And then it was
Cleveland man right here. I love that guy so much. But again, I couldn't just give it to you, brother. But hey, I had so much fun. I don't know what the heck was going on. All of a sudden it started tumbling. Then I was on all fours. Did you guys like it?
They are loving it here. You know, we've got like a truck or two left here as we get set before we crown not only our freestyle winner, but our overall event champion. Do you think you're going to be able to take it home here tonight?
I don't know. It's going to be a tough one. We got Ryan Anderson up here next. He is one of the baddest dudes in all of Monster Jam and Monster Trucks of all time. So, I don't know. We're not going for the best. Let's see what happens. We're going to see what happens right now. Here comes one of the baddest dudes in Monster Jam, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, powered by Hoonigan.
It's been a great freestyle competition from start to finish. Right now, in that top spot for freestyle is Bakugan Dragonoid 9.627. The score for Son of a Digger powered by Hoonigan is 6th place, not enough. Your freestyle winner, Camden Murphy, Bakugan Dragonoid.
about.
My name is Tyler Maniga for teaching me some things in freestyle. I never even freestyle. That was wild. But I tell you what, guys, we took over all that here tonight. But I want to tell you something. I was you guys sitting in the stands not too long ago. I was dreaming of being here, driving my very own Monster Jam truck. So believe in who you are, believe in who you can be, and believe in what you can do. Because I promise you, if you dream big enough, you can make absolutely anything possible. Cleveland, you guys were amazing. Thank you guys, and we'll see you guys next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an event! But specifically for Camden Murphy and Bakugan Dragonoid, 35 total points for the second week in a row. He wins 2 competitions, and for the second week in a row, he walks away with the overall event championship. He gets to add another trophy to his trophy case. It is an unbelievable, decorated career for him so far, and there's still plenty more to come. That young man, congratulations to Camden Murphy.
Well, another huge congratulations to not only our racing winner and freestyle winner, but our overall event champion, and that is Camden Murphy, driver of Bakugan Dragonoid. And be sure to keep up on all the Monster Jam action at monsterjam.com.
Again, Camden Murphy did a great job today. On your way out, be sure to check out our green screen photo booth, grab a snack photo, even an earphone if you like. Thank you so much for coming out this year. We're so excited to have you here in Cleveland. We can't wait.
We'll be right back.